Hey everyone, it's me, Bullshka5 here, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whatever it may be. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing the brand new NYXI Wizard wireless joypad / Joy-Cons for the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch Lite, and the Nintendo Switch OLED, which I personally do own and will be using in today's video to showcase this product. But before we get into unboxing this lovely package, I want to give a massive shout out to the kind people at NYXI Gaming for sending me out this product to review. However, I'm going to give you guys my 100% honest opinion on the product. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I'll call it how it is. But I will say, NYXI Gaming has yet to let me down with their products. So that's enough talking. Let's get straight into unboxing this NYXI Wizard. What we have here is a box inside a box. Well, actually, it's a box wrapped in a plastic wrap inside a box. But here we go, the NYXI Wizard. Now, I've been waiting well over a month for this. It's honestly something I've been really looking forward to. I know PowerA has their own GameCube controller out on the market, but I've yet to see someone come out with a GameCube design joypad / Joy-Cons. Like, this is the first I've ever seen it. And honestly, just looking at this package, it's just bringing back so many childhood memories. Like, I literally go to my friend's house just to play on his GameCube to play Super Smash Bros. And this is just wow. Can't believe I'm going to be having this back in my life. Well, the controller design. Now, is this just a sleeve? Yes, it is. It's just a sleeve. So we just got to push that out. All right, it's a tight fit. Come on. There we go. All right, now to unbox this, we just got to slide it on up. Wow, that is really in there. Oh my. No, why don't you take a look at that? Sorry about that. I just realized I was not in frame, but look at this. It's literally just the GameCube design, but for the Nintendo Switch. And this is just a joypad version of it. And right now I'm just having fun clicking on it. Oh, the D-pad, that's actually really nice. So I can do that, or I can be very precise. All right, okay. The buttons, I'm giving them a test run, and so far, I like them, but the bumpers and triggers are the most impressive in my opinion. They really advertised how the triggers were going to have a faster response time, and I believe it. They're mechanical. Even the bumpers. Now, I wish the buttons also had that same feel, but it's all right. I mean, the buttons are still nice. They're not like getting jammed or anything. That's my main concern when it comes to controllers, is whether the buttons are actually going to be useful and not like jam on you. The thumbsticks feel really nice. The grip on them is, well, I like it. And the cool thing about this joypad / Joy-Cons, I might mistakenly call it a controller throughout the video, so I'm sorry. These joystick rings right here come off. And I'm gonna guess lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? Come on. Oh, that is, okay. It's a little bit of a fight, but boom. Now, are you gonna pop off? I think it's loose. Can I just, this is gonna be a little fight. Okay, I was just not pulling on it hard enough. But these joystick rings pop off. This one's the octagonal joystick ring, which is great for fighting games. However, for me, I don't play any fighting games. I mean, I used to play a lot of Super Smash Bros. When I was little, but now I'm into Pokemon and Rogue Company now. So, you know, that's a big difference. The octagon shape is not helpful. All right, cool. That all pops off. So we're just making the quick switch real fast. One thing I will say, I love how they really kept the yellow thumbstick color. Well, we do get a manual. Getting way ahead of myself here. I just really want to switch out the joystick rings, and we have them right here. And we also have a USB-C charging cord. However, most of the time I charge my Joy-Cons by simply leaving them on the Nintendo Switch, and then you dock it and it charges everything for you. So that's how I do it. But if you want to charge it individually, it does come with the charger. Now let's put these circular joystick rings on this controller. This is basically your standard joystick ring. Now, the fun part, putting this together. All right, I'm struggling here. It's okay though, you know. So a learning experience. I'm just gonna assume you just gotta hook it and, all right, there we go. And then you just gotta turn the joystick ring to the right till the line meets the dot. The smarter way to do this, actually, like what am I doing here? You just put the joystick on first, and then you put this on. That was a lot easier, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, we have it all switched out. Also, I don't think I pointed this out yet. They have back buttons. Look at this. And I will admit, the placement of it is kinda, I'm gonna say awkward. Like, it's perfectly where I wrap my finger around. It's just, I don't know. I really like the design of the other one where it's like flat on the back. This one's like curved. If that makes any sense. Come on. That is really in there. I will admit that. That is that is a fit, but you know, slides off. Now, the one selling point about these Joy-Cons that is honestly my favorite is the fact they'll never develop stick drift. These Joy-Cons will never develop stick drift because they have Hall Effect Joysticks. These joysticks components never touch. It's not like your typical analog joysticks where the components always rub against each other and eventually the sensors wear out. But with these, they have the Hall effect, the components never touch, therefore the sensors will never wear out, which means you should never develop stick drift. Like I mentioned before, the bumpers and triggers are mechanical, which means they have instant reaction time, which is a lot better than your standard Joy-Con triggers and bumpers, since it's using the same mechanical switches that you'll find on a mechanical keyboard and a mechanical mouse. Like I said, these joystick rings do pop off. You guys saw me struggle in the beginning of the video when I was unboxing this because I was getting so ahead of myself. But they come with two styles. You have the circular round one, which is great for basically every single game except fighting games. The octagonal one gives you more precise accuracy when you're doing a move, as you're only gonna have like 8 areas to go. However, if you're thinking about getting this joypad / Joy-Cons for like competitive tournaments for fighting games, I don't think it will pass because it does come with a turbo mode function, which does give you a huge unfair competitive advantage in my opinion in shooter games, and I would assume it would apply the exact same to fighting games. You're able to program a button on the Joy-Con, all right? I want to make that very clear. You can't like program A to your left Joy-Con and like the right on the D-pad to your right Joy-Con. You have to pick a button on the Joy-Con itself to the turbo mode function. And that same thing applies to the back buttons. You can only program the buttons on the right side to the right button and the buttons on the left side to the left button. I want to make that very clear. But with the turbo mode function, you basically hit that and then you press any of these buttons. Of course, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this in game, but you hold that down, hit a button, and one of the modes you can have for the turbo mode function is basically, let's say we're playing Rogue Company, I'm using a DMR. I can just hold down the right trigger instead of just rapidly firing it for it to go off. I can just hold it down and that semi-automatic rifle will become a fully automatic rifle, and well, it's kind of broken. However, the second mode is you can repetitively smack that same button without even touching the controller. Let's say I program it to A and I'm playing Pokemon and I'm going into the Ace tournament, easy farming strat. I could put the joypad or my Nintendo Switch with the Joy-Cons attached down, go do other things and let that just farm. Now, one thing I know people are going to be asking, what about the battery life? The joypad / Joy-Cons have a battery life of 8.5 hours. And to charge it, it only takes 2.5 hours. So overall, the battery on this joypad / Joy-Cons is really good. On top of that, the joypad / Joy-Cons also has a 6-axis gyro or gyro. I always forget how to pronounce that word, but it has the gyro controls where basically you can just, you know, steer your joypad as if you're playing a racing game that allows gyro controls, or in Rogue Company, you can use it to aim. One neat thing about these Joy-Cons / joypad is that it actually has 5 levels of vibration, which are 0%, 30%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. But those are all the key features for the joypad / Joy-Cons. And now you guys are probably wondering, what is the price tag for the NYXI Wizard? Well, the NYXI Wizard is $69.99 USD. However, you can use code BC5 to get 10% off during checkout. But let's get this connected to my Nintendo Switch and show you guys how these lovely features work and how to program stuff. I know you guys are honestly wondering if it's going to be very simple or difficult. All right, I got my Nintendo Switch OLED. It actually has the transparent NYXI Joy-Cons on them. But I'm going to show you guys the fastest way possible to connect your Joy-Cons / joypad to the Nintendo Switch. And my favorite way, honestly, is just take off your current Joy-Cons, undo the Joy-Cons from the joypad. You slide them through, boom. All right, now you gotta wake them up, which, you know, you just hit a button or two. There we go. The left one's already paired and the right one's paired. Just like that, I'm already synced up and boom. Oh yeah, by the way, do you know the buttons actually light up? Check it out, doesn't it look nice? Just thought it would be nice to show you guys real fast, but let me show you guys how to connect the Joy-Con / joypad without instant connecting. You know, do it the proper way, I guess. All right, I have disconnected all my previous Joy-Con / controllers from my Nintendo Switch besides these two that already are attached. So what you're gonna wanna do is go to controllers, go to change grip and order. You have to disconnect the Joy-Con from the joypad because your search button is actually right here. You have to hold that down to search for your console and just get it into Bluetooth searching mode in a sense. Now you just gotta hold on that button I just showed you. They're on both Joy-Cons. You know, gotta hold it down a bit until it pops on and is searching, and well, there we go. It's already paired. That fast. I wish I was not covering the screen, but I have one paired. Now for this one, just long press that button and hold it for a while till eventually it just kicks on and starts searching. All right, and we are paired up. Bada bing, bada boom. Just to show that we are synced. Go ahead and hit the B button, go back. You know, look at that. All right, now before I get too ahead of myself once again, I'm gonna show you guys how to adjust the vibration on these Joy-Cons. And it's honestly very simple. Okay, slight confusion. In the manual book, it says it only has 4 levels of vibration, but on the website, it says 5. But it's roughly the same, except with the manual, it says it has 0%, 30%, 70%, and 100%. Default is 70%, so keep that in mind. Still nice that you can adjust the vibration though. Now to adjust the vibration, all you have to do is hold down the turbo button function, which you should know, this lovely T button right here. You hold that down and then go up on the joystick to turn it up and go down on the joystick to turn it down. Okay, there is 4 levels of vibration. All right, now the program, the back buttons. It's also very simple. All you have to do is press that setting button right there. If you guys can see that, press the setting button, hit the button you want to program it to. I'm gonna go with the left on the D-pad, and then you press the setting button again. And now when I, hit the back button here, it should move to the left. Well, won't you look at that? And for the right Joy-Con, I'm going to program the back button to A. So, press the setting button, press A, press the setting button again. And now, when I hit the back button, it selects. There we go. The back buttons are programmed. It's honestly very simple. And also, just read in the manual book, you can turn off the back lights if you don't want them on. And in order to turn it off, it's a very simple process. All you have to do is hold down the turbo button and double click your right stick. It's a very simple process. All right, I think that's all the cool features for the turbo mode function. I'll be showing that in game, but let's get straight into some gameplay. First thing first, I'm connecting this to my Nintendo Switch dock, and we're gonna be using this as a joypad to start off the gameplay section of this video. I gotta realize I'm not playing on Xbox. All right, so I just wanna test out the XX, aka the YY situation. That's really nice. Shoot once, there's my reload. There's my jump. There's my my roll. Yeah, my roll. I don't know why I said it so weird, but very functional. As of right now, it feels nice. Test out my trigger finger. No, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, what's up, Anvil? You want some too? The mechanical triggers really do make a huge difference. It's just really nice. But let's get to the good part. Let's show you guys how to program turbo mode. So all you have to do is hold down the T button, press the right trigger, and then let go. And now when I hold down the right trigger, it should automatically shoot without me having to rapidly click it. Oh, look at that. The semi-automatic rifle is now a fully automatic. So not broken. Well, let's get really dumb with it. Hold down the T button once more, press the right trigger. And now it's shooting without me even having to hit the right trigger button at all. And to turn it off, simply just hold down the T button and press the right trigger once more. The cool thing about this though are the LED light indicators right here. Watch carefully when I hold the T button and press the right trigger. I don't think you guys really saw that, but basically it flashes. Let me do it again. And if you look carefully, it's non-stop flickering to let you know you're in that automatic button pressing mode. But turn it off, hold T, hit the right trigger, and we're back to normal. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but the feel of the joypad in my hands, it's very nice. It literally fits my hands perfectly. I want to say I have average size hands. Oh, forgot my left button's my left on the D-pad, so I'm just emoting right now. But let's get this out of joypad mode. We're gonna go put these on my Nintendo Switch itself, show you guys some gameplay of me playing Pokemon with them attached, and as well as the Pokemon tournament farming situation that I absolutely love with NYXI Joy-Cons, and these guys are no different. All right, all you want to do is make sure you have one Pokemon in your party. Hoping my Flutter main will be good enough. We're gonna go back to the school, run to the left side of the desk, enter the tournament. All right, now when we get to this dialogue stuff, you're gonna want to do this until you get the LED light right here popping off. It's gonna be spamming A. Well, look at that. I don't have to hit anything. I can just sit here, watch my Pokemon battle by itself because I'm just spamming Moonblast, which should last me for majority of the fights. But it's a really good money farming strat. If you have these Joy-Cons or any NYXI Joy-Cons with the turbo mode function, you can just do this fun stuff. All right, I've shown you guys every possible aspect that I can show about the Joy-Con / Joypad. Final thoughts. First thing first, I'm rating these a 10 out of 10. Absolutely love the feel of them. Gameplay wise, it's not uncomfortable. I got used to the back button. It's honestly in a good placement the more I use it. It's not disrupting anything, and honestly, it literally curves with your finger. Like your finger curves right here, and you can just click it whenever you want. The design of it's perfect. It fits my hands. I honestly love this little handle that sticks out. Another aspect that I absolutely love about these Joy-Cons in general is just that it has the Hall Effect joysticks. You're never going to get stick drift, which is honestly the only thing I hate about controllers. Over time, you're going to wear them down and they're going to get stick drift and you have to go out and buy some new ones. But with these are literally built to last and hands down might be the best Joy-Cons on the market right now. Just for the fact that it's never going to develop stick drift over time. The triggers being mechanical is a plus. The joystick circles being interchangeable is also another plus. I have nothing but good things to say about these Joy-Cons. Maybe the only con will be for some, not for me though, because I love the GameCube design. I have a feeling that people might complain about the button layout. Another con that might be for some is that this won't be tournament certified since you have the turbo mode function. But yeah, overall, I absolutely love the product. I highly recommend getting a hold of this if you can. I believe right now it's still like a pre-order process, so just go to NYXIGaming.com, go to most popular, add it to your cart. When you're about to check out, make sure to put in the code BC5 to get 10% off. And then you got yourself the NYXI Wizard. Well, if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications so you guys never miss another review video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.